There was a time when the world was tight. The air was narrow. The heart was small. Light tried to enter, but there was no room for it to rest. The vessels of creation had broken, and their shards had become the bones of existence. Humans learned to survive by shrinking themselves, and love lived in hiding. But the infinite does not forget. From the river of endless compassion, from the bright waters that shine before time, a soul descended. A soul that remembered not fear, but belonging. His name was Abraham. Not a man of doctrine, but a man whose heart was a rising well. Abraham is the well whose waters rise of themselves. He did not seek love. He was love remembering itself. Where others saw a stranger, he saw a brother returning home. Where others saw wilderness, he saw a place where the Shekhinah might dwell. He walked the world like dawn crossing the horizon. Soft, sure, unhurried. Chesed is not action. Chesed is the breath of existence. Abraham did not perform kindness. He allowed the infinite to pour through him as water fills a vessel that does not resist. He opened his tent on every side because love cannot flow through walls. The desert wind carried his welcome into the distances of the world. Anyone who entered his tent felt something ancient and familiar, a memory of being wanted. The soul of Abraham originates in the river of love, whose waters never cease. Abraham did not learn love. He remembered it. He remembered a time before fear hardened the heart. He remembered the openness of Eden. He remembered the warmth that existed before the world learned to hide. His life was not a discovery. It was a return. But how did he bear such radiance? Abraham was the first vessel strong enough to hold the infinite light without shattering. Chesed is not gentle. It is vast. It overflows worlds. It dissolves everything that is small. Before Abraham, love was too powerful for the world to contain. But his heart was wide. His soul descended through Gevurah, through fire, through strength, so the love would have form and direction. His tenderness was not fragile. It was unbreakable. And when Abraham walked, the Shekhinah followed him. You have lifted me from the dust. You have crowned me with the crown of my beloved. Abraham did not call God down. He simply lived in such a way that God had somewhere to rest. He was a tent. He was a well. He was a doorway for presence to return to the world. He was the first home of God on earth. There is a moment the mystics linger on. The desert is quiet, the light is low, the air waits, and 3 travelers appear on the horizon. To the world, they are wanderers. To Abraham, they are radiance in human shape, the beloved concealed in dust and breath. He runs to them. He runs like a soul recognizing its source. He runs like dawn runs to morning. He runs like love runs to its own heart. This is not hospitality. This is revelation. Abraham awakened the love above by the love below. For when love flows from the human heart, the infinite remembers its longing for the world. The gates open, presence descends, blessing begins to move. All of creation leans forward to watch a human being who remembers love and does not pull away. This is the secret of Abraham. Love is not something we do. Love is something we allow. We are not the source. We are the riverbed. The water is already flowing. When the heart stops defending itself, the world becomes spacious again. The Shekhinah returns. Life begins to soften. This is Chesed, the wideness, the warmth, the room to breathe. So hear this. Your heart is not small. It has simply been protecting itself. Your love is not weak. It has simply been waiting. Your soul remembers the river. The river remembers you. You do not need to create love. You only need to stop stepping aside from it. The well is rising. The tent is open. The beloved is approaching. Walk in the way of Abraham. Become the room where the world can rest. Become the flowing of Chesed. Become the welcome. Become the dawn.